Recording in progress.
So later, we have personal accounts. And for personal accounts, you're talking about letters or diaries. These diaries, these letters might have been written for publication. So there are some letters that are written with no intention to be publicized. So I've written this letter, I've written this diary for my own private use. I don't want anyone to see it. I don't want it to be publicized. So there are differences between these two things. Letters and diaries that have been written for publication would have more favor to the writer. The writer, you wouldn't write anything against yourself. Would you write anything against yourself? No. So basically, letters that have been written for publication, they might not publicize them now. They might be written to be publicized at a later date. But that individual, the writer, would have written it into its favor. So as a sociologist, what are you supposed to do? You have to check the validity to be sure that the intention of the writer are objective. Do you get the point now? You know, they are written for publication. So because they are written for publication, there's always a tendency that the writer would have written everything about it to its favor.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's just like you writing about yourself, about your diary. You would write those events that are favorable to you because you want people to know about it. But if it is about what you don't want people to know, you might write the good side and the bad side. Because it's for you, you alone.
You don't know that it will not...
You are not, your intention is not to publicize it, but to keep it to yourself. So those type of letters or those type of diaries, when found by sociologists, it has high validity.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
So it's more historic. When it's historic, that means that it's going to be like more validity, right?
No. Be it historical or not historical. The point is that even if it is historical, passage of time might make it not reliable. Passage of time. It's in the past. It can only tell us about the events of the past. It might not reflect on the happenings now.
Yes, upgrading. Yeah.
That's historical document. But we're not even talking about historical document. We're talking about personal accounts now, which is diary and letters. So for letters and diaries that have been written for publication, the point is that sociologists, we must check the validity. Because the writer would have written it to his or her own favor. That's the point I want you to understand.
Yes.
Clear?
Yeah.
Now, letters and the diaries written with no intention that they should be read by anyone else. So this letter has been written just for me. I don't want anybody to see it. It has high validity. Do you know why? Because the intention was not for anyone to see. So you don't